So in this short video I'm just going to talk very quickly about compiling a C program using the setup that we have got of having GCC installed as a compiler on our PC or laptop. So my program is typed in Notepad, and I'm just going to do save as and navigate to the folder where my program is going to be saved in. So my folder is just called My Progs, and it hasn't got any spaces in the name. And when I'm saving, I need to save it. It's better to save it as a C file, so I've just chosen all files under here, and let's just give it a name like this one's called, I'm going to call this one hello actually, because it just prints hello. So hello.c because it's a C program, and then I'm just going to hit save. So once it's saved, I need to navigate to the command prompt so that I can run it. So I'm just going to type in cmd, the command prompt, to get this up. And from here, what I need to do is actually navigate to the folder where my program is saved. So the program is still open in Notepad, that's okay. And to find where it's saved is a bit fiddly. So I'm just going to navigate to that folder just using Explorer. So here's my Explorer window, and what I'm going to do is just in my command prompt, wherever it started up, I'm just going to type in cd, which means change directory, and then the folder that holds my program. So here's my folder, My Progs, so I've typed in cd here, and I'm just going to pick this up and drag it over onto the command window. And now the command window gives the actual path of where my program is stored, so I'm just going to type in enter and just check that the right file is in there. So just do dir, and there is my hello.c program, and now I can compile it. So I'm using GCC to compile, and then I'm going to use a switch or an option by typing in minus, no spaces, capital W and capital ALL, which basically says turn on all warnings from the compiler. And I'm then going to use minus and a capital W and error, which says make these warnings into errors. I'm then going to use a minus and a capital O, not a 0 or a small o, just to say just optimize this using this particular optimization, and then a minus O, a small lowercase o, to say create an output file. And so now I'm going to give the name of the file, and if you don't give the name of the file, it creates one. It'll call it a.exe possibly. But let's give this a name. So the name of my output file, I can just call that greet, or greeting even, because it's going to say hello. And then I give it the name of the file I want it to compile, which is hello.c. So that's the things you have to type into GCC, and then press enter, and then hopefully it should compile without any errors. But if it doesn't, don't panic, just go back to your program and edit it up. And so now if I do dir, I should now see greeting.exe. So in the line above, if you kind of have a look here, greeting was the name I gave after minus O, which is the output file. So I said make me a greeting output file using hello.c. So greeting.exe is machine code. So now when I type in just greeting, I don't even need to type in exe. It knows it needs to be executed by loading it into RAM and then running it. So if I press enter, my greeting comes up, and that's the easiest way of using GCC to compile at the command line.